Every year in the UK, there is a moment when clocks suddenly move forward by 1 hour. Phones update automatically, schedules feel slightly off, and many people ask the same question: why does the UK change its time? In this video, we'll explain the real logic behind daylight saving time, why British summertime exists, how and when the clock changes happen, and why this system is mainly useful for countries like the UK. What is daylight saving time in the UK? The UK follows daylight saving time, locally known as British Summertime, or BST. At its core, this system exists to make better use of natural daylight. By moving the clock forward by 1 hour during summer, daylight is shifted from the early morning, when most people are asleep, to the evening, when people are active and able to enjoy it. Why does the UK change its time? This is the most important idea behind British summertime. During winter, days in the UK are very short. In many parts of the country, it gets dark around 4 p.m. Even if the clock were changed during winter, it would not make a meaningful difference to daily life or working hours. However, summer is very different. Without changing the clock, sunset during summer would happen much earlier, closer to 7 or 8 p.m. instead of 8 or 9 p.m. Most people finish work around 6 or 6:30 p.m. If darkness arrived soon after that, there would be very little usable daylight left. By moving the clock forward by 1 hour, evenings stay brighter for longer. This gives people more time for outdoor activities, travel, social life, and simply enjoying the weather after work. A short history of daylight saving time. The idea of daylight saving time is not new. One of the earliest proposals came from Benjamin Franklin in the 18th century, who suggested adjusting daily routines to save candle usage. Later, in the early 1900s, British builder William Willett strongly promoted the idea, arguing that daylight was being wasted while people slept. The system was officially introduced during World War I to save energy. Over time, it was paused, adjusted, and reintroduced in different forms. Eventually, it became a permanent seasonal system in the UK, evolving into what we now call British summertime.
When do the clocks move forward? In the UK, clocks move forward every year on the last Sunday of March. At exactly 1 a.m. GMT, the clock jumps forward by 1 hour, becoming 2 a.m. This is when the UK switches from Greenwich Mean Time to British Summer Time, also known as UTC +1.
2026. In 2026, this change will happen on Sunday, the 29th of March. At 1 a.m., the clock will move straight to 2 a.m., meaning 1 hour is skipped. People technically lose 1 hour of sleep, but gain longer daylight in the evenings. Practical effects of British summertime. The most noticeable effect of British summertime is during the evening. In summer, the sun can set as late as 8 or 9 p.m. This extended daylight supports outdoor activities, tourism, events, and a more active lifestyle. Mornings, however, can feel slightly darker at first. Some people find waking up harder for a few days, but most adjust quickly as their body clock adapts. Is this system only used in the UK? No, the UK is not alone. Many European countries follow daylight saving time, including France, Germany, Spain, Italy, and others. The system is coordinated across Europe to keep time differences consistent for travel, business, and communication. Other parts of the world, especially closer to the equator, do not use this system because daylight hours do not vary enough throughout the year to make it useful. Why many Asian countries do not follow daylight saving time? In large parts of Asia, including South Asia and East Asia, day and night lengths remain relatively balanced throughout the year. Because seasonal daylight changes are not extreme, adjusting the clock provides little practical benefit. As a result, countries in these regions generally do not use daylight saving time. When do the clocks go back? British summertime does not last all year. On the last Sunday of October at 2 a.m. BST, clocks move back by 1 hour. The time changes from 2 a.m. back to 1 a.m., and the UK returns to GMT. A simple way to remember the time changes. To remember it easily, on the last Sunday of March at 1 a.m., clocks move 1 hour forward and British summertime begins. On the last Sunday of October at 2 a.m., clocks move back 1 hour and the UK returns to Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. The total change is always just 1 hour.
Understanding British summertime is important if you live in the UK or plan to travel there, especially for flights, work schedules, and daily routines. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know which UK topic you'd like us to explain next.
Thank you for watching.